Okay, welcome guys to a new video. This one is a bit different than before. As you can see, I have facecam now and I'm playing a different game. The game that we will play today is Hearthstone. It's a card game based on characters of World of Warcraft. I've been playing this game from almost the beginning, so I have a huge card collection collected throughout the years. I mainly play standard mode, which uses the cards of the latest year. And each year there's also a card rotation, and the cards will go into wild mode. And wild mode uses all the cards that have ever been created. First of all, I would like to give a quick tutorial about the game for people that don't know the game yet. After that, I will highlight one of the current top tier decks in the meta with some gameplay and explanation. I'll leave a timestamp in the comments for people that want to skip the tutorial and want to get straight into the games. Alright, let's get into it. The main objective of the game is to get your opponent to 0 health. There are 10 different classes of heroes you can choose from. Each hero will start with 30 health and then unique hero power. All these heroes have individual class cards that they can choose from to create a deck of 30 cards. There is also a neutral card pool that every class can use for their deck. A card has a mana cost, as you can see in the top left of a card. And there are different card types. The first type is a minion. A minion has an attack value in the bottom left and a health value in the bottom right. There can only be 7 minions on the board at a time at your side. As you can see, there are also different minion types like demon, or in this case murloc, or even beasts. Different minion types can have synergy with each other, like give other murlocs +2 attack. Minions can have keywords as well. For example, battle cry, give a minion +2 attack this turn. A battle cry is activated when you play a minion into the battlefield. I won't get into all the keywords right now, but I will explain if they are used in the games. Some cards can have passives as well, like whenever you summon a minion, gain +1 attack. The passive will only trigger if the minion is in the battlefield. The second card type is a spell. A spell has an effect that will trigger immediately, like for example this give a minion +3 attack. A secret is a special kind of spell that will only trigger if a certain condition is met. The third card type is a weapon. A weapon has an attack value in the bottom left, like minions, and a durability value on the right. You can only use weapons with your hero, so if you attack something with an attack value, for example an enemy minion, you can damage your own hero, so you need to be careful of that. Every time you attack with the weapon, one of the durability will go down, and if the durability hits 0, the weapon will break and will be destroyed, so you can't use it anymore. So you need to make a combination of these card types to make a deck out of 30 cards to be able to defeat your opponents. It is a turn-based game, and each turn you draw 1 card and you gain 1 mana more than the last turn, up to 10 mana. You spend your mana during your turn. For example, on a minion. If you play a minion, it needs to wait 1 turn before it can attack. The first player to get the other player's hero to 0 health wins the game. These are kind of the basics of Hearthstone. Let's check out my deck of the day. As you guys may have already seen, I already made a deck. This is one of the top tier decks right now. It's Ramp Paladin. It's called that because of this card, Nosdormu, the Timeless. It sets both players' mana to 10 mana crystals. So you can already play this at turn 4, and after that you both have 10 mana. This way we can play our expensive cards that will carry the deck. I won't tell about all the cards, but I will tell about some key cards of the deck. Tip the Skills is one of the most powerful cards of this deck. It summons 7 Murlocs from your deck, and since we run more than 7 Murlocs, it's almost guaranteed that it fills your board with all the Murlocs. But it is 8 mana, so it's kinda late game. So that's why we run Nosdormu, so we can play this earlier than turn 8, and also why we run this card. It has Spell Burst. It means that when a spell is used, the Spell Burst is activated from the minion if it is in play. The spell burst of this one is cast a spell from your deck, and since we only run one spell, Tip the Scales, it will always get this one. And since this is 5 mana, we can play it 3 turns earlier than it would be normally. If we are unlucky and we don't draw the High Abyss Allura or the Nosdormu, we still have some other late game cards that can carry us. Like for instance N'Zoth, God of the Deep. He will resurrect a friendly minion of each minion type. So it will fill your board again. Or Yasiraj, the Defiler. He adds a copy of each corrupted card that you've played this game to your hand, and they will cost 0. So you will be able to play them immediately. Corrupted cards are cards that will get more powerful if you play a card with a higher mana cost than a corrupted card. So for example, we have this Carnival Clown that will upgrade to fill your board with copies instead of the 2 copies that it normally would get. But okay, like I said before, I can't explain every card right now, so let's just get into the games.
Let's have some fun.
I will
So,
bring order.
we have these 10 mana cards and a 7 mana card. That's not really good. We want low mana cards at first. So we will get rid of those, get new ones. Nice, they're lower. Because we start with only 1 mana and each turn it goes up. So he plays a quest. It's a 1 mana card that always starts in your hand, so you can always play that turn 1. His quest is draw 20 cards, and his reward will be the Tomb of Origination. And that will kind of upgrade his hero power. Now it's draw a card and take 2 damage. It will then become draw a card and it will cost 0. But he first needs to draw 20 cards from his deck. So we have 1 mana, so we can only play this card. We have the coin because we start second, so let's gain 1 mana crystal this turn only. You can use it whenever turn you want. So we could have used it, but as I explained before, we could use it with the High Abyss Allura to trigger the spell burst. So he just used his hero power. We could use our hero power. Let's summon a 1/1 Silverhand Recruit, so basically a 1/1 minion. But we can also play one of these two. I think we will go with this one. It's a Murloc, so we will have Murloc synergy. And even if he kills it, we get the Nosdormu, so we can play the Nosdormu already. Okay, so we got the High Abyss Allura. And we have the coin, so on turn 5 we can use it to trigger Tip the Scales and basically win if we want. I could use this to bait a removal. Let's try that. So he has 8 cards now. so he could have some removal. He just wants to draw cards for his quest, I guess. 6 of 20. Okay, we need one more turn before we can use this. We could use the coin now and play this, but then we won't have a spell to activate the spell burst. That won't work. We can play this, but I think it's better to play the weapon right now.
You must obey.
We can use it immediately. And luckily we got a 1 mana Murloc, which we can play. This one is dormant. That means it needs, in this case, it needs to wait 2 turns before it awakens. And when it awakens, it also summons 2 1/1s, also Murlocs. So he just used this removal card to clear our board. It also damaged him though. But it's time to use our broken card.
Become the hero. This world brightness calls.
So there you go. Full board again. Can use this to kill this. Can even hit him with the weapon. We don't need to. But we could, because we could top deck the other weapon that we have. And we could possibly get a 1 mana Murloc that we could play.
Everything and everyone.
So he's kinda desperate. He's trying to clear it. I think this is part of a combo. Maybe Maligots or something. But I think he messed up because he also damaged himself. I still have this.
I wonder if...
Some people take so long. Okay, plot twist. That's one of the main reasons this deck works. Because now he can draw a lot of cards in 1 turn. Oh, that kinda saved him. So he drew this card. We know that he drew this card. But he also restored 4 health with it. So now he's still alive. We could play Nostromo here. That will give him 10 mana. But maybe it's not good to do that. Because then he will be able to play multiple cards.
Let me think.
And we have things we can play right now.
You don't pick the ones.
Oh, give him a +3 attack. One off. So we're not gonna play that yet to trick him. Maybe he has removal for not everything. And we can surprise him with 3 more attack. But he cleared everything. Maybe I should have played it anyway. Just to play around that. Because he would have had 1 health. And he couldn't have played this one. Then I would have won right now. Okay, what we can do here, we can draw and hope we top deck the weapon.
I wonder.
It's probably what we do here. Hey, let's go. Okay, oh that's lethal.
You must obey.
And that's the fun thing about Hearthstone, you know? You just also need to be lucky some. I think that was like the only card that could
Uther
have given me
versus
lethal that turn.
Illidan. This ends now. I will bring order.
So we get rid of these. We don't need them early game. This is nice though. Saved our last game. So I could use this coin to play this now. And then next turn we might top deck a second 2-mana card. Or we can use the hero power.
Let me think.
But I think we don't do anything here now. We save the coin for later.
You don't pick the one, silly.
Okay, that's an odd choice for Demon Hunter deck. This is like one of the newest heroes. He's not been in the game for too long. And he's mostly they are mostly aggressive decks. And this is a pretty, well, not really slow card, but most of the things they use are like used for face. And this is not. So I don't really know what kind of deck he uses. Okay, he kills it. Gives us the Nosdor move. So if he is a fast deck and wants to go face, we should coin out Nosdormy now. I think we should do it anyway, so we can play this next turn. Yeah. They also don't really have much removal, so I think it's kind of hard for him to deal with an 8/8.
Demons. Demons.
So he doesn't really know what to do right now because he suddenly got 10 mana. We don't prepare for something like that. So again, he's kind of deciding on what he should do. So he should decide or to go full face now, or he needs to trade into my 8/8. And he's deciding to go full face. What's fine for a Demon Hunter, I guess. But I think he's kind of fucked now because I have a taunt and I kill this with one way to get around taunts. There was, I don't know. Here, all friendly attacks ignore taunt.
Pick the one, silly.
So the only thing he can use now is there's a 1 mana spell that silences our minion. So that's basically the only thing that saves him now, otherwise he's pretty much dead, I think. Okay. So he's basically desperate that he plays this. This is why you can combo this with like a lifesteal weapon. So a weapon that has lifesteal that will attack my face and also hurt me because of this. But he already played this right now. So basically, he said he didn't have the silence spell, so we can just play this. And I think he basically lost now, because he can't get through these taunts. And he doesn't run much removal. Okay, immune. Oh, he did have the removal. Okay. It's getting kind of scary now. Okay, this is a nice card. Kinda need to play this.
Armor! Lightly used armor!
And we're gonna play the weapon. Six.
You must obey!
Okay. So he needs 7 damage. 6 because he also has hero power from hand. He has still a +2 attack card, so he needs 4. That's 2. He needs 2 more of. Ah, yeah, he got it. Oh man. I should have played around that removal card. I could have played a lot of minions so he wouldn't hit the taunt. Yeah. I was just kind of confused by those wand makers because they aren't that fast, you know. So I'm kind of confused why he plays that. I think there are better cards that can be in that deck. These, we can keep this. No, let's not keep it. He's another paladin. He might have the same deck, so I think we need to kind of look for our quick win, win condition cards, like the High Abyss Allura or the Nosdormu. So we got this, which will draw the Nosdormu, which is nice. Okay, so he plays an Imprisoned Sungil. We don't play that, so it's not the exact same deck.
Act now!
He might just be a Murloc Paladin that only plays Murlocs. In that case, I think it is. We might need to coin this already. So we can kill the Murlocs that he plays now.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, he did not. It's kind of strange. Then why does he play this? Okay, so he's going to play the Murloc that gives them health now, I think. No, end of a doll. Maybe it's just a pure paladin.
You must obey!
If that's the case, then he just wants minions. Doesn't matter what, if it's Murlocs or just normal minions, and he buffs them. So we just need to get rid of his board every time until we have lethal. Okay, broomstick.
Reporting for duty.
Should have done that the other way around.
You must obey!
You don't pick the ones.
Hmm. We don't play this yet. It's better to use it when we actually need it. What the hell? What is this deck? Resurrect a friendly 1, 2, and 3 cost minion. Oh, that didn't really work out for him. We can play this, but it only buffs this one, because this is not a Murloc, so
You must obey!
not really worth. Although it's a 4/4. Ah, we get a 5 drop. Okay, we will buff this one.
The wand picks
Because if he kills it, we get Nostormu. And if we get Nostormu, we can play our 10 mana or 8 mana. And we win.
Which path to choose?
And also we can play this one, because we will hold a dragon. So this will activate. But I don't think we will play this.
What would Uther do?
your opponent's left.
He left. Okay. That's kind of strange. Was a strange guy. Very strange. Well, we didn't really see how good the deck was. His deck and our deck. So, okay. We don't need these. We keep this. This is pretty good early, especially against the hunter, because hunters are most of the time pretty aggressive. There is I think the best deck now is Highlander Hunter though. That's not a super aggressive deck. More mid-rangey and also has late game. So kinda a curve on curve deck. So he has like 1, 2, 3. You see the 1 mana cost. So we don't do anything here because he played this. And that means his hero power can target minions. So the hero power deal 2 damage. Normally it would go face, but now he can also play it on my minions. So if I play a 2/2, he can just shoot this down with his hero power.
I must move
If
quickly.
I play this, I can't even kill this. So no, I'm not gonna do anything here. Okay, so he's gonna buff that twice. Okay, we need to use the coin for this. So we will get rid of his 2 1/1s. Two more 1/1s. Okay, so we can't choose the hero power now. Oh, we can. Okay. Yeah, this makes it 0. Okay, do we still, yeah, we need to do this. So he needs to deal with the 8/8. Even if he deals with the 8/8, he only has 3 cards. And one of them is another one of these 1/1s. So yeah, he's just going face now. But if I play next turn this, I get my my board full of Murlocs, and I can play this after a 6/6 stomp. So he's just trying to rush me down now, which normally shouldn't be a problem, but he had this card, which means he gets 3 cards again, which is scary. I think we even might need to do this, like more taunts. Yeah.
Let me think.
And then next turn we go for the... So we kill this. So he doesn't get any more cards. Let's see him get through all these taunts. And even if he does, that needs a lot of cards and resources of him. And then we can just summon our Murlocs after. So we're in a pretty good spot. If he plays some big things, we can remove it with the Dark Moon Rabbit. Oh my god. Okay, it's pretty good, not gonna lie, but he has no cards left now, but he does get 2 secrets. Okay, so it probably is freezing trap and explosive trap. So we don't even have lethal. So what I think I do is I attack this. That's tactics. Okay. Do this. This. What can it be? Misdirection, pressure plate, snipe. Explosive. Okay, so I just play Dark Moon Rabbit, kill all of them. So he needs to go through this taunt and do 12 more damage, which is like 6 turns with the steady shot. So yeah, I have lethal before that. And that's how you win against a Highlander Hunter. Okay guys, I hope you liked this video. I will make a new video soon about the huge changes that are coming for this game. There's going to be a classic mode and also a new core set, but I'll explain that more in detail in the next Hearthstone video. Thank you for watching and please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. See you guys in the next video.